Cameroon has become the first buyer of refined petroleum from Aliko Dangote's Dangote refinery company from Nigeria. Now, this marks, of course, for the region, it's a huge achievement. Dangote plants 56% of its product of refined oil for export, but the rest 44% to supply within locally to Nigerians. Now, Nigeria's Dangote refinery has announced its inaugural petrol exports to Cameroon, marking a significant milestone in regional energy integration. And now this development also could stabilize fuel prices across the region, which is also another huge achievement for Dangote. You know, he is all about, or the company is all about trying to benefit. Of course, there's profit making, definitely, but trying also to benefit first and foremost Nigeria and also Africa, because this huge refining company is something that we don't see the standard of it even in Africa, in the world, let alone in Africa. The Dangote refinery company, the first batch that was delivered to Cameroon, it was through a logistic company or a carrier called Oil Neptune, and it was a 60,000 tons of refined petroleum. The company, of course, plans to achieve at the end of this year to be able to 650,000 of barrels per day from its factory in near to Lagos or in Nigeria. Now, owned by Dangote Industries, the refinery is poised to compete with European refiners once fully operational. It's said to become Africa's largest oil refinery and the world's largest single train facility. Let's not forget that also there were 3 African countries, West African countries, that have already started to buy the jet fuel from Dangote. This is as far as refined petroleum is concerned. Now, according to the reports that are coming out, the company or refinery, the Dangote refinery company, also plans, to reach more African countries. Ghana also has talked about their minister or like officials that are related to the sector, to the energy sector, that their interest to buy from Dangote. But of course, action speaks louder than words. We have seen now Cameroon doing it. Hopefully, other African countries also will line up, just like non-African countries are lined up to buy from Dangote. Cameroon's Neptune Oil confirmed the transaction, highlighting ongoing efforts to establish a reliable supply chain to stabilize regional fuel prices. According to the Neptune Oil quote, the petrol supply transaction was executed without intermediaries. The refinery's pipeline infrastructure spans 1,100 kilometers and is capable of handling 3 billion standard cubic feet of gas per day. It also features 435 megawatt power plant, sufficient to meet the power needs of the Ibadan electricity company. So Dangote is really he has his own fight with the Nigerian government, and still, the thing is that some people still they have a problem, to wrap up their mind the fact that a country who have such massive crude oil resource do not have its own refinery company in the country. It's just recently the first batch of export was done to Dubai from the Port Harcourt refinery company. I mean, there are 3 refineries with $20 billion have been built in Nigeria, but they did not start to be operational because the business of those international oil cartels should not be stopped, and this is of course done together with the Nigerian officials, together with the international oil companies or cartels. Hopefully Nigeria start to realize this now. The people are aware thanks to Dangote. They are informed, and they are even asking for this company, for the national Nigerian Petroleum Corporation, to be accountable and transparent. In fact, it was the Anti-Corruption Commission that asked recently NNPC, or the National Nigerian Petroleum Corporation, to show for media when it loads its first batch of export of refined oil to Dubai-based company. So it's this much now that people are aware, and civil society organizations are also creating awareness, and they are asking for the accountability. It's just that the government has to be on board to cooperate. But of course, once they see that the people are asking, they will also try to correct, to cover their image. And that's exactly what the anti-corruption is doing, because they could have done this also before. Anyway, well done, Cameroon. The Aliko Dangote has met also the president in Gabon and other countries in Africa. So hopefully there will be more destinations. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.